guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Vicky, also known as Vicky the Fit Chick. You can find me over on Instagram and on TikTok and now on here. I know I missed last week's episode. Boo, 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 we hate you. Please don't hate me. The week just got away from me and I just get overstimulated really, really fast. But it won't happen again. I promise. We are locked in. Thank you, Pookie. I know 2 weeks ago, our episode did really well. We were just doing a little Q&A session. And so I thought I would bring it back, but this time make it a little advice column situation. And for next week, we're gonna go back into like another regular video, but I just wanted to have another little yap session with you guys. Also, I just got my hair blown out. Do we like it? Got my hair blown out. I got my hair blown out actually just for you guys. Like I didn't want to come on here looking all crusty dusty. Got my nails, I got new nails. And I did a peel yesterday. That's why I'm not wearing any makeup. I didn't want to fuck with it. And I don't know if you guys, before we get into our questions, I don't know if you guys know I suffer with I used to suffer with cystic acne, and it caused me to get a lot of scarring because in my 20s, I didn't know how to handle it. I didn't have any money. I couldn't afford an esthetician or a dermatologist or whatever the case was. So the scarring just progressively got worse because I would just pop this shit out of my pimples, and 10 out of 10 do not recommend. So we started doing a peel. I've actually done this peel before with my esthetician and we had great results. The peel is for the scarring and to minimize my scarring because it's very, very deep into my skin. So this is actually my 5th one and we're gonna do 3 more rounds of these. And yeah, if you guys want me to get into like my skincare and like my acne journey, I'm very, very open and honest about it. And it's a very like touchy subject for me. Like I'm sure if you have acne or you've dealt with acne, like you just know how sensitive of a topic that is. So if that's something that you guys want me to get into and what I'm doing now to prevent any breakouts, let me know in the comments and I got you guys. So without further ado, let's get into these questions. I asked people, I'm not going to say anybody's name, so let's get into it. There is actually quite literally a lot. So let's hope this video is not a fucking hour. And if it is, the tea is going to be piping hot anyway. So just stick around, babe. Stick around. Go on the Stairmaster. Go do that. Summer's coming, bitch. There no particular order. We're just going to get into it. So why do men always come back when they have no intention on treating you right? Because they're men. Okay. A man comes back to see if you're still fucking stupid. Guilty. Okay. Let me rewind. Not all men are horrible. 3% of them are good. 97% of them are complete garbage. Now, I feel like some men do come back with good intentions because they've realized of what they've lost. But that's not all men. That's not all men. That's quite literally 3% of men. Some men just come back to see if they can still waste your fucking time and to see if you're still a pendeja. The choice is yours, babe. My boyfriend and I want to move in, but I'm my family's main provider right now. 27, I don't know what to do. Okay, a couple of things on this one. I too am my family's main provider. And I did not move out of my parents' house. You have one parent, Victoria, you have a mother. I did not move out of my mother's house, awkward, until I was 29. Financially stable to the point where I could afford all my bills and I could also afford to help my mom. I understand having a partner, you want to move in your partner, all of that, X, Y, and Z. But hear me out, and this might not be something everybody agrees with, but if your partner is moving you out of your parents' house because he wants you to live with him and he understands that you are your family's caretaker, like you are the sole financial provider, that man should be making your life easier and paying your bills. I don't make the rules, but that I feel like that's the right thing to do. If he wants you to go move in with him and play house with him with no ring, he needs to be covering those expenses. And then that way, if he really wanted to move in with you, that way you're still able to take care of your family. You asked for my advice, there it is. How did you know you were ready to date again? I didn't, I was just a dumb bitch. Somebody gave me some attention and I went like a pendeja. How to find the one after being with toxic men? I think you should stop looking for the one. The one should come looking for you. I as women, and let me just give you guys some good fucking big sister fucking advice because it took me a long time to get here. As women, we need to decenter men from our lives. A man is not everything. A man is not, you are whole without a man. You do not need to be going out every single weekend thinking, am I going to find a man? Is there going to be guys there? Is there going to be a, why? Why?
Why? Why? Why? Why? Why?
Once you realize you are great and whole and you bring value all by yourself, these men start giving you the fucking ick. When people ask me, why do you hate men? Why don't you? And it's like, okay, again, not all men. I have some male friends that are really fucking amazing, but yet they qualify in the 3%, not in the 97%. Pour back into you. Find some activities, pick up a hobby, pick up a book, go to the gym. Leave those men alone. What is for you will find you, and it's not gonna pass you by. When God wants you, not to bring God into it, but like when fate wants you to find the right one, you will. Close friend talking behind your back, what to do or how to handle it. Beat her. I'm sorry, what?
Come on, let's go outside.
Go outside for what?
We're gonna fight.
No,
You have a couple options here. One, you can confront her. Be like, I heard you said X, Y, and Z. Come with your receipts, lay it all on the table. Let her know that you know everything. But be prepared to walk away, to not be that person's friend anymore. Because if she's talking behind your back, and this is only one of the things you've heard, God knows what else the fuck she's saying. That's not a friend. 2, you can beat her to the motherfucking ground. Or 3, you can pretend like you never heard anything and keep her around in your life. I would go with option 1. I am 36 and I don't know where to go to date outside of the apps. Literally the same advice I just gave the other person. We need to stop. Be by yourself. Why do we want to date so much? I in the dating department, guys, I can't help you guys. And I'm just going to be honest because I went from a 10-year relationship to now being almost in a 5-year relationship. I went from what? It was 28, 29 when me and my ex broke up. And then I met my current boyfriend when I was 30. So sure, I was alone for like about a year and a half. But I was alone. I wasn't dating anyone. I wasn't talking to anyone. I wasn't interested in I wasn't looking on apps. I'm lying. During COVID, one time I downloaded Bumble for like a week and I was like, I can't do this. I don't know how you guys do the dating apps. I tried a week. I was like, this is disgusting. Get me out of here. One of my friends found the love of her life on Hinge. I didn't think that was possible. They're happy now. He bought her a condo and a child. Didn't buy her the child, like they have a child. If your ex breaks up with you and comes back after 2 months, what would you do? Beat him. I need more context than that. Why did he break up with you? It could have been your fault. I'm not saying it is. I'm always on the girl's side. I need more context than that because it could be like maybe he broke up with you because you caught him doing something. He gaslit you and he couldn't take it so he broke up with you. Everything. I need details. I need the time that you broke up. I need the day. Man I met as single has a wife and kids whole time. Tell her abso-fucking-lutely. Give me her name. I'll call her right now. You want to mess around, be out here in these streets as you are fully married under God through sickness and in health. No. You know who the wife is? Call her. And at the end of the day, if she chooses to stay, that is on her. I understand they have kids, blah, blah. But you did what you had to do and you told her. Husband's jealous of my gym trainer with no reason to be. 1, all right, hear me out. 1, he could be seeing something that you maybe don't see because you have a great relationship with your trainer. And so that could make him feel slightly uncomfortable. Or 2, you just have a really, really jealous husband, right? Maybe a conversation to have. Hey, babe, what's bothering you? Is there anything in specific that he does or that I do that makes you feel uncomfortable? Communication. Always do in a relationship what you would want to be done to you or how you would want to be asked or whatever, right? So if it were to be me, I'd be like, hey, babe, X, Y, and Z makes me uncomfortable. Please keep that in mind. Don't do it in the future, yada, yada, yada. So I would just go to him and be like, what part of this relationship or makes you uncomfortable so that we don't cross that boundary and we respect you. Let's go. Should we give cheaters a second chance? Not to put my business out there, but okay. I'm going to hit you with a no. I'm going to get a real technical here. I'm going to hit you with a no. Okay, you found out your partner cheated on you. Now you possibly want to work it out. Can you really forgive and forget? Can you really forgive and forget without ever bringing that up and starting from scratch? I'm just telling you guys here from personal experience. If the answer is no, if you at some point feel like you're going to bring up the whole situation after saying, fresh slate, we're good to go, let's try this over again. Are you really, are those thoughts ever going to be in the back of your head? If they are, then no. Whoa! After 15 years, he walked out on me and our daughter. Finding hard to move on. Do you see why I say men are absolute garbage? How do you walk out on your kid? The crazy thing, and this will go back to me not wanting kids. Somebody can promise you the sun, moon, and the stars. And eventually, that person can get fed up with you or just be over the entire relationship and just leave. And as a man, he gets to leave. Have that child, obviously, 24/7 or 50/50 or whatever the custody situation is. But you gave up all of you to become a parent. And a man can just choose to leave at any time. And that's not to like instill fear in you guys, because obviously that's not what happens all the time. But you can just get up and leave? No. And then the woman has to be okay, because they have to be okay to go to work, be a parent, survive, pop his tires, just 3 of them, because the insurance will cover 4. I'm so sorry this happened to you. Quite honestly, I'm so sorry this happened to you. And I know this sounds really stupid right now, but eventually you will get over it and you will see he was probably in some way, shape, or form holding you back. Feel free to slide into my DM so we can talk. I'm so sorry. My ex from 10 years ago is trying to come back into my life, but he has 2 kids and 2 baby mamas. I talk to you like a big sister right now. Unless you want to be the 3rd baby mama, and have this guy leave you all over again, I would cut my losses now. How does this add to your life? I'll wait. Talk to me.
That's not happening.
It doesn't. He is your ex from 10 years ago for a mother reason. Was seeing a guy for 3 months and ghosted me on Valentine's Day. So confused. He has a girlfriend. Girl, we not that slow. That man has a girlfriend or a wife and kids, like the other guy. No guy just randomly is talking to you for 3 months and then goes ghost on Valentine's Day. He had plans with his girl, or he was gonna be with his girl all day. So he ghosted you. And if he tries to come back, you better not start talking to him again, because then I'll beat you. How about that? I have a crush on my guy friend, but I don't think he feels the same. Should I pull back? You can go one of 2 ways. You can tell him he might not feel the same, and it might ruin the friendship. Or you can stay quiet and forever hold your peace and see if he ever says something, or he might be feeling you. But it's also like, if you never say anything, he won't ever know. Maybe it's complicated, girl. If the friendship is a really, really good fucking friendship, I wouldn't say anything. If it's not like a, bestie situation, if that's not your best friend, if that's not somebody you talk to on a daily basis, that's not somebody you hang out with on a daily basis, then cool, fucking ruin it. He might be interested back.
Friend? Bitch, I said you bad.
But if it's like, if you guys are like this, don't ruin the friendship. Do you think women and men can be friends? How would you feel if your man had a close girlfriend? Beat her and him. No. Well, my boyfriend does have like one close girlfriend, but like not like a bestie, not like somebody they talk to every single day. Like that to me is just weird, because why? No, somebody like when we're all in town together, cool, hit up so-and-so, yada, yada, yada. That's it. Not let me call you and vent to you about my relationship. Not a texting 24/7. No.
DGAF. I don't give a fuck. Period.
Would you let the wife know if her husband was reaching out to you, his ex? Yes. If my ex was hitting me up and his wife didn't have me blocked, I would tell her, you know what? Even if I am blocked, I'm going to look for her email and I'm going to email her. My boyfriend of 2 months called me his baby mama's name twice. Swear he has no feelings for her. Then why is he saying her name? I mean, I'm sure they talked because of the child, but like besides that, they shouldn't have any communication, right? Boundaries or whatever. That's why I wouldn't date a man with kids. I'm sorry. That's just not my cup. Like, it's not my vibe. Like, I don't want kids, so I don't want to deal with anyone who does have kids, and that's just my own personal choice. You got me? Because I don't want to deal with that kind of situationships. I can't do it. You are God's strongest soldier. Simply cannot. My boyfriend of 2 months touched my sister's ear, same person, while I was sitting in the middle of them watching TV. How old is your sister? Do we need to call the police? He looks like he was trying to flirt with your sister. I need more context in this, guys, because if not, I'm calling 911. Is she a consenting adult? Besides that, why is he touching your sister's ear? I don't want to go back to work after I have my baby. How do I tell my husband? I don't want, if you can, all right. I've heard this one before on TikTok. If your husband can financially afford for you not to go back to work, I do not see the problem. You just gave this man a child. You could have died during childbirth. Thank God you didn't. There's no reason why you should be going back to work. Call me crazy. I have a friend who, after a baby, did not go back to work. And I love that for her. But always make sure you have money for a rainy day. That's all I'm going to say. What do you do when you catch your man always staring at girls every time we're out? First of all, he wouldn't do that. I mean, I'll lose it up to my face, to my knowledge. The fuck are you looking at that bitch for? The fuck? If I were you, I would start staring at motherfuckers back.
It's time to play the game.
If you're not gonna beat him, you see a cute guy, you eye him like this.
It's time to play the game.
Start looking at every man that passes you by. I don't care if he's old. Prove a point, sis. Prove a point. You don't like that shit, do you? Yeah. Or lie. Be like, hey, you know who's in my DMs? Make up some fucking famous actor. Photoshop that shit. Make him feel bad. How does one move on from a 3-year relationship that ended badly but never got closure from? I think closure is bullshit. And let me tell you why. Because I used to be one of those people that wanted closure from my ex so fucking bad. It wasn't that I wanted fucking closure from my ex. I just wanted to be around my ex. I just wanted to make up any excuse to be around my ex. Closure is not fucking real. You got your closure when you broke up. Y'all broke up for a reason. There's no need to have more communication. You miss him. That's it. And you want any excuse to talk to him. You just move on. Day by day. Take it day by day. You live your life and you move forward. There's no closure needed there. I think it's a load of BS. I don't think anybody needs closure from anybody. You just simply go. You're better off. How do you feel about husband or boyfriend following a bunch of girls on IG? I don't like it. I don't fuck with it. Unless that person is his client, I'm like, no. Who the fuck? No. Why are you? No. Unfollow, block. Do what you need to do. I don't like that. So what are we doing? No. We've had this conversation before. No. Oh, I didn't know. No. Well, guess what? Now you know, babe. Now you know. It's no reason. No. You say what you don't like. You set those boundaries. And if they don't follow them, they don't give a fuck about you. It's really that simple. He asked for a break during no contact, but bought me stuff for V-Day. Any more context? Why did he ask for a break? Why are you guys no contact? Well, I'm confused. He asked for a break. Oh, okay. Sorry, I read that wrong. He asked for a break. So doing no contact, but then bought you stuff for Valentine's Day. How long have you guys been together? Why are we taking a break? I also hear me out. I don't believe in breaks. What are we, Ross Geller and Monica and fucking Rachel? What are we doing on a break? Either we're together or we're not. It's really not that hard. We're not. What are we taking a break for? Why? No. Either we're together or we're not. Like I'm confused. Like for me, I don't think there's a need for a break or whatever. You mad at me? Cool. Talk to me. Like we're grown as hell. Communicate what's bothering you. You need a couple of days to yourself. Cool. But we're not on a break. What do you want to do a break for? You want to go do some fuck shit? No, then just break up with me. Don't be with me. That's not like, what? No. Girl, if you don't end that fucking break or end him or beat him, and unless it's a fucking designer bag, throw everything else away. Thank you. Boyfriend proposed, but he did opposite of what I like. Now I feel pressured to get married. Do we even like him, sis? Because if you feel pressure to get married, it's not giving, I want to do this with my heart and soul, babe. As hard as this may be, you might need to give that ring back and reevaluate some things. Because feeling pressure to get married is not, I want to get married. I don't think this is going to work for me. Because wait. Okay, cool. We feel pressure to get married. So we're going to get married because we don't want to get married. And then you're going to live your whole life of regret. I'm confused. Listen to this. And I keep hearing this a lot. I don't care how many times I got to start over. I'm not settling for a life I don't want. Say it with me. I don't care how many times I have to start over. I'm not settling for a life I don't want. This doesn't sound like the life you want. So why are we settling? Why? You feel like you're not going to find anybody else? I'm sure you will. There's no doubt in my mind. What's meant for you will not pass you by. I don't want you guys to settle for a life that is less than great. I don't want you guys to not want to wake up the next day and not be excited for life. Like, just because of these men. I promise you, what is for you won't pass you by. Maybe it's because we saw our parents settle or, you know, just do things because they needed to do things and stick around for the kids. But that's not, we don't have to do that, guys. We're in a different era. We're in a different time. There's no reason why you need to be sticking around with somebody that doesn't add value to your life. You can start over at any time. No one, there's no rules. Look at me getting deep, huh? Stop. You needed that. You needed that. Me, I can't even get a man. You don't need a man. You think you can't get a man. You've made your whole life revolve around men. And the moment somebody doesn't want you, you think it's the end of the world. I'm gonna beat you. Take men out of your life and focus on you. And the moment you focus on you and your life gets better, everything that's for you will come to you. How did you know you didn't want to have any children? All right, call me crazy. You know how you hear people, or like when you guys say, like, I've always known I've wanted to be a mom. Like, it just sounds like I was put on this earth to be a mother. Like, when you guys say that, it freaks me out. And I'm not trying to be a bitch. Don't criticize me either. Just like you guys think I'm weird. Because you do. Don't blame me. I know you guys have really sat there sometimes and be like, she really don't want to have kids? Like, she's fucked up in the head. She's weird. Like, I think that's the same thing I think about you guys. Respectfully. I always said, like, when I get older, like, my life's just going to be for me. And that's it. That's it. I still deal with a lot of responsibility with my family. But, like, you know, at my own terms now. Not like before. If your boyfriend proposed, would you be willing to marry him? I know you hate most guys. Who hates guys? You? Like I said, I've never thought about marriage, so I don't know. Next caller. Is it bad to ghost someone you've been dating? Yes. Don't be fucking rude. Would you like that done to you? I understand that we don't like these fucking men, but like, don't ghost them either, because then karma's gonna come back and do shit to you. I don't do anything anymore because karma bit me in the fucking ass hard, bitch. Hard. So no, I would not ghost. Like, I would give somebody the courtesy that you would want to you. Communicate. We're grown adults here, guys. We're in our 20s, 30s, and 40s. Like, what are we doing? Talk. Boyfriend's still friends with ex and she hates me. Beat him and her. What are we doing? Please tell me you have to communicate, number one, that is a boundary that you do not want crossed. There's no reason why you should still be talking to your ex. And if you want to keep talking to your ex, leave me the fuck alone. No, we're not doing that. No. You cannot be friends with your ex. You're going to be my man. You're going to be my man. And if you still want to talk to your ex, I'm out. How do you deal with internet hate? It's becoming so overwhelming for me. I'm not the bigger person. If you come to my page and you spew hate, you're getting that back 10 times worse. I will take your picture and I will make fun of you. Please make sure that you are a fucking 10 out of 10 before coming to my page and talking some mess. Sometimes I let a couple of them slide by blocking them. I'm not in the mood for it. I'm grown that day. Every other day, I got time, baby. What do you think about your significant other going to a strip club? No. We're going to go to a strip club. We're going to go to a strip club together. I let my man go to the strip club once with my brother. Long time ago. Before my brother had a girlfriend. And the only reason I let my man go was because he was my brother. You're not going to the strip club on no guy's trip. Unless you want me at the strip club with ding-a-ling-a-ling coming across my face, we're not doing that. Thank you. I worry a lot about what others are going to think. How do you get past that? I don't give a fuck what anybody has to think. In a secret relationship with someone that's 16 years older than me. It's a secret because she doesn't want people, she's going to get judged. The moment I stopped giving a fuck in my 20s about what people thought of me, my life got better. It doesn't matter if your boyfriend's the same age as you. They're going to find something to criticize because that's just what people do. People just criticize because they can. It's up to you if you're going to let that get to you. If this other person doesn't want to be kept a secret, your relationship's going to suffer. Because you guys are going to have fights about that all the time. Just because you're scared of what other people think. You might lose the love of your life because you're too scared of what other people are going to think. How to focus on you for you, not lose yourself with a man. I think it's very healthy to have time apart. Like your partner should not be your whole entire personality. So that means doing things by yourself, picking up hobbies, hanging out with girlfriends. Keep living your life the same way you were living your life before a man. Like I said, stop making the men the center of your world. Because they have no problem leaving you tomorrow and then you're going to be fucked and you're going to be lonely as fuck and you're going to have 0 fucking friends. But men have no problem picking back up where they left off with their friends. And their friends are fine and they're understanding because they're guys. They don't give a fuck. Keep living your life like you were living your life before your man. Keep doing things for you. Do things for yourself. Go to lunch by yourself. Invest in yourself. Go on walks. Stop making these men the center of your world. Thank you. Sometimes I just have to yell at you guys. I had to deal with a mother-in-law who seems not to like you. I had one of those. She was my mother-in-law, but she was my ex's mom. He was a big old mama's boy. Thank God. Good riddance. I didn't deal with it. There was so many times where I wanted to tell that lady to, like, do you want to be with your son? That's because that's what it's giving. Honestly, this is something that you talk to your partner about. Be like, I have X, Y, and Z boundaries. I don't like it when your mother does this. We are married. This is someone that's going to be in our life forever. You need to make it easier on me. Because I'm your wife. I'm your priority now, not your mother. So put that lady in her place. Anyway, that's all the advice I have for you guys. We ran a little long there. Well, I hope this was helpful for those of you that asked. I'm going to end it with, I don't know though. I am not liable for your relationships. I asked who wanted advice. I'm giving it to you. You guys wanted the advice. The advice is there. But I'm going to end it with, I don't know though. That's just me. Because I don't need y'all coming back for me and saying, Vicky, I did X, Y, and Z, and now I'm in X, Y, and Z trouble. You're not in trouble with me because of me. All I did was tell you to have some fucking respect for yourself, decenter men, and have some fucking boundaries. Thank you. I hope you guys liked today's episode. Let me know if you want more yab sessions, but for the next video, I have something in mind. You guys let me know down below in the comments what you guys want to see from me next. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, send this to your friend. And yeah, the support is quite literally free.